Oni salve, ovelha mãe, baba salve, saô Ajah. Oni salve, ovelha mãe, Oni salve.
One day, Ysaÿe walked along the fence separating the two lands, wearing a hat half black and half red. The next day, the two friends argued over the hat color of the men on the fence. A fight broke, and the two ended up in court along with the whole town. While people's hats were all pendant, Ysaÿe came and mixed everyone's line. Ysaÿe brings chaos to bring balance, turning it's a job or a relationship. So the next morning there are more choices than the same old one.
Maman.
was a skilled hunter became arrogant. He hunted in the forest with no distinction, taking all he wanted, hunting a lot, and handing it to everyone. Maybe he liked the sense of power. Maybe he got confused and started believing the forest belonged to him or to his people. He started noticing the forest changing. The hunt was not the same. It caught his attention and he turned to a man walking by and asked, "Have you noticed the forest being different? I've not been able to hunt like before." The man advised him to go and ask Ysaÿe. Oxossi went to get answers from the Babalawo, who told him to make an offering to Eshu. Funny enough, that was the man in the forest. Making this the bow will make the forest and his hunt like it was before. The day after the offering, the skilled hunter went back to the forest and started paying more attention to it. He saw more of the forest now that he prayed for it. He was about to shoot a deer when his fawns appeared next to it, so he stopped. He almost shot a wild boar, warning. But then he saw how he was thinning out the bushes that overpowered the forest floor. As he paid attention, he knew when to hunt. He knew how much to take, and the forest restored its balance. Eshu will give you options. A woman will clear the path. Oxossi will walk in his footsteps with the strategy to get you there. Oxum. You saw who you were there. Do you like what you see? Women washing clothes and gossiping. Women washing themselves. The hands touch a body everywhere in the river. It's not sexual, but it is sensual. The river surrounds itself with life. Life can't exist without her waters. Gold, the arts, aristocracy, sweetness. They say she washes her jewelry before she does her babies. Yet like honey, which never spoils, her beauty is timeless. Oxum was the first female Irumule to come down from the heavens, surrounded by male Orixás. She one day turned pregnant, and no one knew who was the father. She ended up giving birth to one of the most powerful Orixás, Eshu. Since no one knew who fathered this child, everyone shared responsibility for him. He gets offering before and after any ritual. Oxum, beauty, love, give birth to the mightiest of all protectors. Because he was overwhelmed with pain. The pain you get from fighting. He has done some stuff out of rage to human beings. He could not handle being next to any of them. The memories brought back grief and loss. So he went to the forest never to come back again. No one could bring him out until she came. She was gold, she was arts, beauty, music, sensuality. She put a little of her honey on his tongue. and he followed her out of the forest, out of isolation. one you would always hear first as you enter a room. This woman will let you know to your face you did something wrong. No subtleties. One of the mightiest warriors, Ysaÿe. She is the wind, from the breath that leaves the lips of lovers talking, to a storm that turns over cities. She is transformation. Not a new haircut or a new ride, but something that turns your life around. When we die, Oba guides the soul, Omolu takes the body, and Oya cuts the lifeline. The lady of the cemeteries, mother of 9, the one who connects with our ancestors. It is told that she started the wind blowing all of Hussain's secret leaves because he had the nerves not to stop everything he was doing to answer her. She will not be disrespected, and she will get things done. Hippa Heoya!
the one all eyes are on. You can't take them off of him. He's everything that is beautiful in a man. His hair, the way he moves, how he drums. He's irresistible. Money, power, women, it's all around him. natural-born leader. If Ogum is the kind of man to enter a room and grunt, what are you looking at? Shango is the man to enter and say, I am here, and I know y'all are looking. The king of Oyo was a charismatic ruler, mighty warrior, that brought his people victory and prosperity. Shango is told to have carried the old Alicia Oshala on his back. He changed his normal red garment to white cloths to show respect to his elder, demonstrating true leadership is humble, takes care of elders, and carries their wisdom on their back as they march forward. Cao Cabecile! The same man that not so long ago owned them, raped their women, and lashed their backs, was now the only option for employment. In Bahia, the largest concentration of Africans outside of Africa, Yemojá, the mother of fish, the ocean, gave freed slaves a chance to work for themselves with fishing. For that, she will always be one of the most revered Orixás in Brazil. Her yearly celebration doesn't hide behind a Catholic saint's name. Dia de Yemojá is a day where flowers and perfume are given to the ocean. Till today, fishermen take the most beautiful fish they caught that day and give it back to her as an offering. The primordial mother, the one who provides for her children. They say her breasts are so big they could feed the world, and the white foam on the waves is her flowing milk. In Africa, she was the mouth of the river to the ocean. As slaves left on ships, she was the last one they saw. They prayed for her, for protection, and she became the ocean to them. From her salty water we all start, a queen of endless beauty, Odoya.
Sereia, 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 kinije londo, kinije, kinije londo, kinije londo, kinije, kinije londo, kinije londo, kinije, kinije londo, sereia, 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 Era domingo, é dia de oferenda. Eu levei flores pra Yemojá. Vou celebrar Janaína, rainha menina. Yemojá que é a dona do mar. E a Oduô, Yemojá, e a Oduô, Yemojá, e a Oduô, será lengua, e a Oduô, Yemojá, e a Oduô, Yemojá, e a Oduô, Yemojá, e a Oduô, será lengua, e a Oduô. Woo!